Hello everyone. Danny Garola here with Stampin' the Pink Barn. Sorry, this is going to be a short and sweet video. I just want to come on here and do the winner of last week's 100 episode of my Facebook Lives. As most of you guys know, that we had a sickness go through our home, and I come to find out last night, after taking a couple of COVID tests over the last couple of days, I took another one yesterday, and it came out that it is positive for COVID. So we are battling with that in our house again. And it's kind of odd because when I had it back in 2020, the same symptoms that I had this time really mimicked what I had back then. But the only thing that was different is, surprise, surprise, I actually have gotten some of my smell back this time. So it's been 2 years that I have lost my sense of smell and my taste. Well, it was really odd because I haven't really been wanting to eat much because food just isn't even appealing to me. So I actually sat down and I had a grilled cheese sandwich and some tomato soup. And when I did, I actually could taste it. And it was the craziest thing because I know they did say with this strain going around that it's not the loss of sense or your senses. So I knew that that was a thing, but I didn't think it was going to make mine come back. And I'm not saying that it's come back fully. It's just, it has heightened things, which hallelujah for that. But in 2020, I do know that I dealt with some really, really bad, severe back pain. Like, it was ridiculous. And I had not heard that as being a symptom of COVID until afterwards. And then I read that when Ellen DeGeneres, when she had it, she had really, really severe back pain. And so it was just kind of crazy that that was one of my crazy symptoms that I had. And so that happened again this time. And I'm a person who I don't get headaches. I just don't. I mean, on a very, very, very rare occasion. And that's if like my contacts or my glasses are not, right for my eyes when I go have a test done or whatever. But I know, Frida, that's right. You did not lose your sense, and everything has come back like even crazier for you now. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, and I have no idea where we got this from. I was the first one to actually start showing symptoms of it. Last time it was my husband because he works in the public. I don't. I stay at home all the time. I don't really go anywhere or do anything. So it was very bizarre that I got this and I started showing symptoms and all this kind of stuff. And the weird thing is Wednesday evening, I was laying in bed and I was watching a show, and all of a sudden, like when you get the flu or something like that, your body just gets very achy. That's what kind of happened. But then I started getting a headache and I kind of started feeling a little bit feverish, but I kept checking myself. We've got one of those thermal scanners. And I didn't have a fever or anything. So I thought, whatever, it's just, I need to sleep. So I went to bed, and then Thursday, holy jeez, it really kicked my butt. And like I said, with the back pain was horrendous. Like for 2 days, I could barely sleep at all. I had a heating pad underneath me. My husband had to keep getting up and getting me meds because I had to have painkillers because it was ridiculous. Hello, Betty. Hello, BJ Nelson. Hello, Peggy. Let me say hi to everybody since I see you guys all popping in here. Hello, Florence. Hello, Sheila. Hello, Bonnie. Hello, Bernice. Hello, Marcia. I mean, other than that, Now my husband came home today and he's got a really bad cough. He walked in the door when he got home and he immediately laid in bed. And I was already laying there. My daughter was laying on the floor in here watching her show. She's got like these big fluffy pillow things that lay out so she can lay on the floor and watch her show. I've been checking her all day long for a temperature. She hasn't had a temperature yet. But she is kind of going up in numbers. Now, my son, on the other hand, he tested positive with me yesterday as well. He has not had the fever, but he has this horrible cough and the sore throat and all that kind of stuff. Hello, Pamela. So, yeah, it's kind of crazy because today was supposed to be the day that my kids went and saw the specialist. So yesterday, after I had tested positive, I immediately text the office because it's a Sunday, so I knew they weren't going to be open. But I sent them a text for both of my kids, and I was like, we cannot come in. I mean, I don't want to expose you guys to this. This is not fun. Hello, Kathy. So I text them and they said that they would get back to me within 24 hours. Well, then first thing this morning at 7 o'clock this morning, I got up and I called and I left a message for them to cancel the kids' appointment. But I was really worried about doing that because last week, the beginning of last week, they had called me, and I've had this scheduled for over a month now. They called me and they told me that they were going to have to cancel the kids' appointments because she wasn't taking new patients. And I said, no, that's not going to happen. We've been on the schedule for over a month. It is a referral from our pediatrician. This is extremely important. Both of my kids need to get in and see her. So no, that's not acceptable. We're not canceling these appointments. And if it was that the fact that she wasn't seeing new patients, you should have never put me on the schedule over a month ago. I said, because I would be back, I would have been in Phoenix and my daughter would have already had the feeding tube placed. I wouldn't have been even waiting this long because what we're having done is just the consult. So it's like, no, I'm not playing these games with you guys. I'm not trying to be that person. But when it comes to my kids, don't mess with me. Hello, Jamie. Hello, Magna. So yes, I'm sorry. I'm fully no makeup, no nothing. It's just, this is the real raw me. So take it as it is. But hello, Mom. So I'm going to try to just get right into this, but I just kind of wanted to let you guys know what was going on in life. And so this morning when they called me back, after leaving a message with the specialist, she told me, she goes, absolutely not. She goes, I will get you rescheduled. So she actually got me rescheduled for the 29th for both of the kids. So I was so thankful that she was able to do that. So I'm going to, I'm drinking some hot water with lemon and honey just so I can have my voice, so I don't wind up losing that. And then we're going to get into, I want to show you guys the swap cards for this month because I got some beautiful techniques in these swap cards that I want to share with you guys. I also got a couple of cards from Miss Anna Rebadoo that I want to show because they are gorgeous. She sent my son a birthday card. The first one that she sent never showed up, and so she felt so bad that she made another card and sent to Corbin. So it actually came, and it is just amazing. He loves it. He's like, oh my gosh, Mom, that's so me. And it is. So I'll show you guys that, and then we'll get straight to the winner of the 100th episode last week for hashtag STPB. So I'm sorry you guys are going to have to hear me slurping that, but I would rather that than have this really raspy, gross voice. It's bad enough that I hate it when you're trying to watch somebody and they're constantly going, well, and I know my nose is running, but I am going to try everything in my power to not sit here and sniff because I can't stand that noise and I know it is irritating. So I'm going to try not to do it. But there might be an occasion that I, do that. So I hope I don't annoy you guys. All right, so hold on. I'm going to get you guys turned around and we are going to get straight into this. And then I will see you guys on Wednesday for mystery stamping, and then I will see you guys on Thursday for coffee and cards, because I'm pretty sure this, well, let's just say I'm going to keep my fingers crossed that I will be okay to be able to make those 2 cards, because it's not a full 2-hour show like my Mondays are. They're those short little like half-hour little things. So I think I should be able to, you know, endure those. Those should be okay for me. So hold on, let me get you guys flipped around here. Oh, look, you guys get to stare right inside of my cup. Isn't that cute? That was not planned. Sorry. Okay. Let's see here. Does that look straight? Yep, I think that's okay. All right, you guys. So we have started a new paper pumpkin. This took effect on August 11th, and this runs through September 10th. This one, if you guys are into Halloween treats or making little goodie bags or anything like that, this is going to make 18, that's right, 18 treat boxes, 6 of 3 designs. So if you've got kids, grandkids, or anything like that, and they're in preschool, or they go to any kind of little church functions or anything like that, this would be an awesome kit to get. So you can, and it's going to come with an exclusive Halloween stamp set as well. But this is going to be super cute to hand out, to have the kids pass these out to their little friends or whatnot. Or if you have a community where kids come and trick-or-treat at your door, and you've got some of those kids that come to your door that you've been seeing, you know, pretty much on a yearly basis, it might be kind of cute to give them a little handmade gift from this as well. Thank you so much, Patty. And hello, my dear. But I want to let you guys know that we still have a couple more weeks left of celebrations. And so if you don't want to subscribe to the Paper Pumpkin, you can go into my store, which is shopdannygarola.com, and you can buy the 3, the 6, or the 12-month prepaid cards. It's like a prepaid gift. It's not a gift card. You're going to get a code in your emails. See, my brain is fried, I tell you. And this way you're going to wind up getting some of those celebrations items. So if you have the celebrations brochure, just be sure that you know that they actually came out with some more items added to that celebrations list, and I will be showing you that in just a minute. Hello, Karen. You can also go over to Pink Barn Stampers group. That is my private group. I also have that in the files over there. You can download that PDF, because you need to use the codes off of that PDF in order to earn those products as your celebrations items. We do have a 1 month, but that will not qualify you for any of the celebrations items. So the other thing is right now, when you spend $75 or more and you use my current August host code, you're going to wind up getting an extra bonus from me, and it is this gorgeous paper right here. It is a pack of this 6x6. It is real red and white glimmer paper. You get 4 of each color of that paper. Let me open this up really quick so you can see the white, and you're still not going to get the full beauty of this paper on camera, but you're going to get 4 and 4 of those. That's how that comes. And it is absolutely gorgeous for your holiday cards. And look at that, I got it stuck to my paper there. So that is my August incentive bonus. But make sure you use my host code to get in on that. Mystery stamping, I just kind of mentioned a little bit about this. This is coming up on Wednesday. I have already given you guys the supplies. It's here on my Facebook page in the events. If you look for this graphic, look for the August one. You can see all the, thank you so much, Marcia, for sharing. So you will see this image, and the way that works is if you go over there, there's also a link to take you straight to my my blog where you can read more about this. My blog is stampinthepinkbarn.com. Across the little tabs, you'll see mystery stamping. If you click on that, it'll take you into the August one where you can read all about what mystery stamping is. But this takes, we're going to do this event on the 17th. And so the way that works is I will make the card. You guys will make your card using the supplies that you grab. So we're all going to be making the same layout, but we're all going to be using different papers, and you can turn your cards different ways or whatever, as long as you use the same dimensions of what I've given. Then come the 24th, some lucky person who takes a photo of their card, and you have to be a member of my Pink Barn Stampers group. So make sure you go over to Pink Barn Stampers and join my group. But when I make my card, I will take a picture of it and put the picture of my card over on Pink Barn Stampers. Then come the 24th, I will go through all the cards that you've added to the comments under mine. And one of you lucky winners will be receiving this flower faceted gems. These are absolutely gorgeous. So that is the gift for August. Okay. Right now, when you join my team, we have the Making Plans bundle. That's actually what I have sitting right here. This is the planner that they have as the join special right now. This is absolutely gorgeous. It is an 18-month planner, and it comes with a stamp set and 3 extra little notebook journaling journals. I'm sorry here. I have not announced the winner yet. I will do that just as soon as we're done going through these. Thank you so much, Marcia. Thank you, Karen, for sharing. Hello, Lori. All right, so if you go to pinkbarnstampers.com, stampinthepinkbarn.com, you can go and read about more of this. You can also, it's under the promotions, you can also see some still photos of the inside of this planner if you want to see more about that. When you go into my store and you shop with me, when you go to add that host code, this is one of the most asked questions, is where do I add the host code? So it's going to say up here that you're shopping with me, Danny Garola. And then once you add all your items to your cart, you're going to hit the little shopping cart up here. It's then going to take you in, tell you that you're still shopping with me. And then right here, it's going to say add host code. That's exactly where you're going to copy and paste, which you can get this either here by writing it down or over on my blog, stampinthepinkbarn.com. It's always up in the right-hand corner. You can copy and paste that there. I was also saying that we have some more items added to our celebrations. These are all the wonderful things that they have now added to that. So you need to make sure you have this brochure with all these codes, because if you try to use the codes that are out of the catalog where these items are, they are not going to work for your celebrations items. You have to use the codes off of this. Like I said, you can get this and download it right off of over on the files in Pink Barn Stampers group. We have a new promotion coming up September 30th. Or September 1st. Oh my goodness. See, I'm telling you, my brain is fried. Sorry. September 1st, starting, we are going to be having this Perfect Partners. Now, what's the deal with the Perfect Partners? Now, we already have these stamp sets inside of our current catalogs. But when you find them inside of the current catalog, they do not have dies with them. Well, Stampin' Up has done an amazing thing and created dies for these 6 sets, because you guys have seen me use the Yeti, but I actually had to fussy cut him because there wasn't a die set then. So he now will have a die set coming September 1st that you can order. Now, if you don't already have the stamp set, you can order them together and save your 10% on the bundle. Now, this only lasts through September 30th. So we have it for the waterfall stamp set, or it's called the Waterfall Canyon. They actually came out with a die set for that, and this is a huge die set, you guys. It's like crazy big. Those cute little pigs that everybody loves, the playful pigs, or it's called This Birthday Pig. They actually came out with a super cute die set with that. Look, there's actually a little wagon that you can set these little guys in and make a cute little scenery for that. The Christmas trees now have a die set, or will, coming September 1st. And I want to let you guys know one of the perks about joining my team, which we just talked about, the join promotion, is we got to order these a month in advance. So it's kind of cool when you join my team, you get some extra perks. Not only do you get that amazing discount, but you also get to get promotions that you get first dibs on items as well. Okay. All right. So I was telling you guys that Anna Rebadoo sent me some cards. So she sent my son a birthday card and it never arrived. So she was so generous and made him another card and sent out to him. Now, isn't that the cutest thing ever? It was so perfect because not only was it his birthday, but it was, he got his driver's license, because here in Arizona, you can get your driver's license when you're 16, but we had him wait because I didn't feel like he got enough practice with his permit, because here in Arizona, they only have to have their permit for 6 months. Now, where we're from, up in Oregon, you had to have it for a year to be able to get your driver's license. So I made him wait to get his driver's license. So this was also his congratulations card for his driver's license as well. And then she sent this beautiful card right here, just congratulating me on my 100th video. Isn't that gorgeous? Hello, Anita. Hello, Christine. Hello, Priscilla. So yes, it is absolutely gorgeous. I love how she did this card. All right. Then I want to show you guys the swap cards that I took part of this month. Now, it was all about techniques this month. So this card was a shaker card. Isn't that so cool? She used that little jar, or it's a bottle, actually, not a jar. And she put some little shaker bits in there with some little sand in there. And that just turned out so stinking cute. And that's what that looks like. Now, this is from Kathy Schoening. Now, this one is that masking technique, and she used some blending on this and made this beautiful little scenery inside of this circle. Now, this is by Barbara Shaving, or Savoring is her last name. Now, this is called the smushing technique. This is where you take like paper towel once you put ink on there and you smush it in, or you can use what's that, saran wrap, and you can add ink to the saran wrap and then smush it onto. There's a couple of different ways of doing it, but I think that turned out absolutely stunning. I love those colors. Now, this is by Christine Hoover. Beautiful, beautiful card. This is the masking tape technique. So she has taken these big strips of masking tape, laid them right down inside of the ink pad, and then laid it on here. Now, these are all of our new in colors as well. Isn't that so cool? I love how that turned out. And look at that, just added some of that texture in the inside as well. And the really neat thing with these amazing silhouette stamp set is you can write right over this and still have all this room, but still get that beautiful butterfly in the center as well. Now, this is by Deborah Vischer. This one is using the block stamping technique. So when you take your clear block and you stamp that right into your ink pad, and then you spritz it, and then you add that right to the front of your paper. That gives you this really gorgeous technique here. And I love the colors that she chose to use on this, very bright and cheery. But not only did she do that technique, but look how cute this little tag is to set inside of this card, just to add a little bit of vavoom to this card. I just think that is so cool. I was like, oh my gosh, I need to make that. So I'm going to have to find out how she did that. So that's really cool. And that is by Kimberly O'Brien. Here is my card that I made. I used the bleach technique. So it is where you use a paintbrush and you dip it into regular Clorox bleach. And depending on what one of our cardstocks you're using, it will pull the color off the cardstock. So I used crumb cake, and actually when I pulled the color out of the crumb cake, it made it this yellow color. So I did not add yellow to this. That is strictly the bleach pulling that crumb cake color out of this paper and giving it this yellow coloring to it. So that was the one that I did. Hello, Jean. Now this one is the blending block silhouette. So as you can see right here, she's used some more of those blocks with some of the different colors and blended that in. And she used one of our, I think this is the worn, I can't remember exactly what the name of it, but this is just such a neat embossing folder that really adds some distressed look to this card. That turned out just gorgeous. Now that is by Kathy Finley. This one here is the watercolor panels and then die cut paper and panels. This is by Lisa D'Alessandro. This is using that really cool lighthouse. And look at the different, how she did some watercoloring with that really neat stamp, that sunburst stamp that we have. It's that full background stamp. I just think that turned out so beautiful too. I love the colors. Now look at this one. I want to know how to do this, so I'm gonna have to check and get a hold of her and find out how she did this. I know we should be getting a PDF that will kind of walk us through how to do each one of these. But this is called the Carved Wood Embossing Technique. Now this is by D. Esplana. Now, I hope you guys can see the texture of this, because it has been kind of embossed and then it looks like wood paneling, and it just has so much texture to it. It is absolutely stunning. And then she used a little bit of Wink Estella on there to give that some of that shimmer and shine. And look at the inside of that. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I just think that turned out so cool. I just love the look of that. And you know, I think it's also a very masculine, it could be a very masculine card as well. And we're always looking for ideas for masculine cards. Now, this card here, I don't know what the name of this is, but this is by Patty Skiba. Now, I don't know if it's like a felt look to, I'm not sure. But what I can tell you is this has been all die cut behind here, and then it has a dryer sheet laid on top of that. So I'm not sure what it what it's called, but it is such a neat technique, and it is very cool. It almost looks like kind of a spider web look on this super cute Halloween card. And look at the inside of that. I love the colors. It's great. Oh my goodness. Now this technique here, this is called the cracked glass. I am in love with this. Now this is going to be a technique that I am going to try to do here on one of these cards, because I really want to show you guys how to do this. It does take a lot of embossing powder, and it is time consuming. So it would be one of my coffee and cards over on YouTube, since I do single cards on that. But this is such a neat distressed look, and I love how she made it look like it's a picture frame hanging on a wall. There's the inside, and she did more distressing in here as well to give it that antique look. Now that is by Wendy Sue Winter. Gorgeous card. This one, she used a stencil and did some brushing over it on these stars, and then made her stencil look like a stamp. So I thought that was really kind of cool to use a stencil for that. And she also did it inside of here and just used some brushing over that to blend that there. There's those stars blended. Gorgeous. Now that is by Wendy Morris. Here is the fake or faux silk technique. This is where you take some of your, now this one I'm going to be showing you guys as well coming up. This is where you take tissue paper and you crumple it up, and then you put an adhesive sheet down on top of your designer series paper, because as you can see, this is that, I think it's called something chic. That's that paper that's behind this, and then you put your, once you put your adhesive sheet down, then you lay this on top of there, and it makes it look like it is a faux silk look to it. It's really neat, especially when you try it with different kinds of papers to get different kind of techniques behind there. And there's the inside of that. And that is by Ruth Jard. Here is the Sunburst card. It looks like there's a little kitty cat hair on there. This is the Sunburst technique. This is a really, really neat technique. Really adds a lot of, you know, focal, you know, different things going on here. Now that is by Sue Souza. This one is, I think it's called the reverse, I can't remember exactly, but it's where you take the white and the black, and this has all been done in embossing powder, and she has melted that. I think that is so gorgeous there. The inside. Now that is by Sabrina Bartels. This is called the floating DSP or floating something. I can't remember exactly the name of it, but it's where you take a piece of your acetate or window sheets, and then you die cut it out, and then you die cut your pieces of paper. I don't know if you can see the sheen on that, but it makes it look like it's floating paper. It's a really neat technique as well. And then there's that torn or worn embossing folder again that she used on this one. Aren't those beautiful colors? Absolutely gorgeous. Now that is by Mary Stroman. This is the, if Vicky's on here, she might be able to tell me. I don't know if Vicky, if I saw Vicky come in. Hello, Linda. But I think this is called the, is it the woven or the basket weave or something like that is what, I think it's something relatively close to that. But it's where you add these papers to make it look like it's almost like a chain or like it's been woven on there. It is such a cool technique as well. It's kind of like one of those things that, you know, it really catches your eye. But that is using that new butterfly that's in the new set. Now this is by Vicki Edmondson. This is, I believe this is called water lifting. This is where you actually use, I'm not sure if she did the water technique or if she actually used the white marker, but from the look of it, I'm gonna say that it's been water lifted with one of our pens. But it's where with some of our paper, you can pull some of that color out and it gives it almost kind of like the technique that I did with bleach, but it's just the water pulling the color out of your paper. But look at this fold also. Isn't that so stinking cool? Oh, I just love this card. She used that fern embossing folder on that one as well, and then gave it some Wink of Stella to just give it some of that shimmer. Now that is from Sarah Simon. Now this is from Miss Anna Ribadou as well. This is one that she did with the technique. Now again, I can't remember what this technique is called. I was hoping that I would see her on here and she would be able to tell me what this is called. Thank you so much, Linda, for sharing. And thank you, Jean, for sharing. Hello, Miss Jean in Phoenix. You're my neighbor. Oh, I'm sorry I keep freezing for you, Sheila. I know my internet was acting kind of screwy earlier, but I'm watching myself on my other device and I haven't seen myself freeze up yet, so I'm not sure what's going on. But I think this technique is when she just applies the color down and then takes the stamp with a little bit of water on it, spritzes the stamp, and then the color comes off on the actual stamp, but I can't remember what it's called. But what a beautiful winter card this is with these colors. And then this is, I think it's called the bokeh or buka. I'm not sure how to say it, but this technique is where it looks like these little water circles or bubbles, I guess you might say, but it's buka, bokeh. I'm not sure. But I really love that, and I want to learn how to do that technique too, because that is so cool looking. You are such a blessing. Now that is by Priscilla Szechuan. And then this is from, she's the one that actually puts on our swap for us, and she sends out all the cards. Now this is by Kathy Miller, and she has done the watercolor technique on this with adding different colors to make it really have a neat blend on that flower to really give it some gorgeous coloring in there. And look at these colors together. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm guessing this is, I'm assuming that is Pool Party and Polished Pink there. I'm trying to see if it's Mint Macaron or Pool Party. I'm pretty sure it's Pool Party. Ah, see, Patty lost me too. I'm sorry. I hope things are okay, but that is Kathy Miller's card. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so last week you guys all came in and you hashtagged STPB for my 100th video. Now what I'm doing for my giveaway, because since I was so excited, I knew I needed to celebrate with you guys, I am giving this bundle away to one of you lucky viewers for throwing out my hashtag STPB over on that 100th video. And the winner is, drum roll, I don't want to do that too much because then it shakes the heck out of my camera, but winner chicken dinner is Miss Laura Sullivan. So Miss Laura Sullivan, I need you to send me your address. You can do it through Messenger, or you can email me at stampinthepinkbarn@gmail.com, and you can send me your address and I will get this in the mail to you. Congratulations, girl. Thank you for participating and watching my video. And this is the friendly hello. Now this was an exclusive celebrations, and this as well was a celebration. It's not from this go round, but nonetheless, they are brand new sets and they are going out to you, Miss Laura Sullivan. So I am so thankful you guys came in here and you endured my sickness with me. Oh shoot, I have one more card to show you guys. Hold on 2 seconds. Well, I guess I'm going to have to show it to you next week because it's over in, I had my class yesterday. Thank you so much, Rebecca, for sharing. I had my class yesterday and I feel absolutely horrible because I would never go out and want to infect anybody with this. And because I had taken a couple of tests prior, my COVID tests, and they all came up negative, I felt like it was honestly just a regular cold that I had. Well, I had to shoot out all these messages to the people who came to my class yesterday and the establishment, because I work at the local VFW out here, and that's where I had my class at. I had to let them know that I tested positive. And do you know how bad that hurt to have to tell them that now I potentially expose them to this? Now, everybody at this point is so like, I don't want to say they're over it, but I think people are just so understanding about it that they knew that that would never be my intention to ever get anybody sick. But nonetheless, it really makes me feel bad that I had to let everybody know that I was sick. But you know, what do you do at that point? It had already happened. But I just wanted to let them know that I would have never intentionally ever done that to anyone. So, yes, but Miss Rhea, one of my team members that, came to the thing. So it was my mom, one of our, my local people out here, and, the establishment and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, they were also understanding about it, but nonetheless, but Miss Rhea Jones, one of my team members, brought me a card when she came, and I really wanted to show the card because it is so gorgeous, but I'm not going to sit over there and rifle through my stuff and make you guys sit here, so I will just show it next week. Also, thank you so much, Patty, for sharing. So next week, I will do the giveaway for the 3 cards that we made. So just know that these will be given away, that I did not forget to do this. It's just, I need to have something to give away on that video. And I wanted to keep this one specifically for the, for the video giveaway. All right. Oh, there's Miss Anna Rebadoo right there. I knew she would be popping in here. Hey, Anna, since you just came in here, what is this technique called? Because I don't know what it's called. I think I know how you did it, but I don't know what it is called. So maybe you can comment in here. And I did show your cards, the ones that you made, me and Corbin. So you'll have to go back and watch the replay. All right, you guys, thank you so much for coming in here and sticking with me. Again, here is my August host code. Feel free to ask me anything if you've got any questions about either joining my team or, you know, about the join special with the making plans bundle that is going on right now. Also, I want to let you guys know that I will be attending along with a couple of my team members. We have all decided that we're going to carpool together and we're going to stay at, my mom has some timeshare. So thank you, Karen. She's got timeshare. We're going to be going to the Anaheim, on stage this year because it is the first time that on stage is going to be live in person since the last 3 years that they haven't been able to do it because of this darn COVID. But yeah, I'm so excited to finally get to go meet all these people who are local to me, who are demonstrators, who are also going to be going to that event. And it's also my birthday weekend when we get to go, so it's going to be kind of fun. We're going to go to the casino over in Indio and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's going to be a blast. I can't wait to meet some of the demonstrators here on my side of the US, over here on the West Coast. Well, I'm not West Coast. I'm in Tucson, Arizona, but you guys know what I'm saying. So, all right, you guys, have a great rest of your night, and thank you for coming in here and enduring my horrible voice. You guys have a good one. Bye.